Good morning, everybody, to Empowering Morning Conversations. Good morning to people who are there live right now, and good morning to everybody, or good day to anybody who may join us later and watch us on YouTube. Okay, so for the purpose of all the new people, let us tell you what is it that we do on Empowering Morning Conversations. All right, so Kunain, I will ask you to say a few sentences. Then we will have Vetri say a few sentences and so on. Yeah, so very quickly within the next 5 minutes, let us give people a flavor of what is Empowering Morning Conversations and what is it that we achieve over here. Go for it.
Thank you so much, sir, and very good morning, one and all. This is Karan Shahidi welcoming you to another Empowering Morning Conversation with Sukhdeepak Malwai. And today is another day, another powerful day. And what exactly we do here is basically four important things. The very first important thing what we do, the place, the world where we live, there are other human beings, and we have tendency to take or get energy from others and be in the reaction mode, which we call it survival mode or default mode. So we always forget that we are conscious being and we be reactive, complaining, blaming, etc. So we practice every day here to shift from that state to the creative state, because we believe that everything is possible. And the second important thing what we do here is we dissipate the negativity of the people of the world wherever we are. And we are the possibility seeker. We believe that everything is possible, even impossible is I am possible. And we put focus, energy to get that possibility in the reality. So we do practice various tools from Mr. Sukhdeepak Malwai, and we get whatever we want to get in our life. And we believe that for all of us, the ideal life is nothing but everything comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. And that's the purpose, and that's what we achieve every day powerfully with Sukhdeepak Malwai. Over to you, sir.
Right. So let us have Vetri's point of view on this, and then Rama, and then we'll move on. So Vetri, quickly, what is Empowering Morning Session?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. Whatever I feel, my perception of EMC is, it is a journey from limited, our inner point of view, to the unknown point of view and to the unlimited point of view. So how I see is, we have potential within us, but all the time, instead of creating, we only survive. And we are just, EMC is changing that. And because the problem with the human being is the negativity all the time. So we work on that, and we give people new possibility and help them to see a new perspective on new life. And we give secrets like focus, energy, which is so core for life success. And we teach people tools to generate focus, to generate energy.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. And Rama, what would you like to add to it? Okay, Rama seems to be busy, so we'll stop over here. So one thing which I want to say to everybody is that we all know everything. Haven't you noticed that? Whatever anybody says to us, and especially an August gathering like this, very, very senior people, experienced people, knowledgeable people. So whatever we are saying, isn't it that you already know this, right? So the challenge is not in knowing more. So even though we are so obsessed by knowing more and learning more, I think the problem is more like, how do I implement what I know? Okay. And that's the reason why we meet every morning, to deal with everything that stops us from implementing what we already know. Or sometimes what we know can also be detrimental to us, you know. Because if you know that you're a stupid fellow, because that's been programmed into you, that becomes a limitation. There's a lot of stuff that we know which is like a limitation to us. Okay, so everybody knows that I would love to have a happy life. I would love to have an abundant life. Don't you know that? We all know that. Then why don't we have it? We also know how to go about it. So have you noticed that we are brought up wanting to know, tell me how to do this, tell me how to do this, tell me how to do this. And a lot of people told you how to do this. Right? Do we do it? Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we believe we cannot, so we don't do. So I thought, let's have the topic for today as, what is stopping me, okay, from having happiness in my life? What is stopping me from having abundance in my life? Now, please do not give me generic answers, right? It's like I'm asking you, what is stopping me? For a long time in my life, what was stopping me was I was always worried that something bad will happen, okay? So even though things were going well, I would be spending considerable amount of time, oh, how long will this happiness last? Right? I hope nothing bad happens. So that is for me. So like that, you look at it and see what is stopping you from having happiness in your life. Close your eyes and think about it. And if you're becoming very heavy about it and significant and serious about it, let us become a little playful and unserious. So when I say 1, 2, 3, we will all laugh 100%. Are you ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, go! I mean, sometimes I wonder, why should we stop this laughing? Why not laugh throughout the day? What's going to happen to our friends and colleagues and neighbors and family? They see us laughing all the time. We'll get some very interesting reactions from them. Right? They'll say, hey, is he laughing at us? I mean, what's so funny? Has he had a drink? Is he got some laughing gas has been pumped up his ass? I mean, up his nose. So now that you are in, good morning, Reddy Garu. Good to see you.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Good, sir.
Oh, you forgot to laugh with us, is it?
No, I just joined, sir.
Oh. So then there is a question that I asked everybody, and I'm asking you also.
Sir.
Everybody close your eyes. Okay, right now, take a long deep breath and let go and relax. Sagar Acharya, sit down there, wherever you are. बैठ जाओ साइड में and take a long deep breath. Don't forget, Sagar, मैं तुमको देख सकता है. Take a long deep breath, let go and relax, close your eyes. All right. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and whatever awareness comes, you can just share that. Okay. Take a long deep breath, let go and relax, completely relax, let go of everything, let go of your great brains. All right. Everybody, have you let go? Great. Congratulations. So the question for you is, what is the way I am being, or what is it that I'm doing that blocks happiness from coming into my life? What energy, space, and consciousness am I being that is not allowing for happiness to come into my life? What is it that I'm doing or being that is not allowing abundance to come into my life? What is it that I'm doing that's not allowing me to have abundance of love, abundance of respect, abundance of joy, abundance of money? What is abundance of happiness? What's stopping it from coming into my life? Just be aware of that. Whatever pops into your head first, remember it. Okay? All right. I think we've spent enough time. Awareness must have come. So I'd like to hear from you. And by the way, there are 16 people in addition to myself who are there on the call. And I want to listen to each one of you. What is it that popped into your head when this question was asked? So we'll start with the Vetrivel. One sentence or two sentences or three sentences.
My realization is it's my own point of view.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. And if you also realize which points of view they are, that might be also useful for you. Correct?
I'm in the process.
Yeah, because see, when you say my point of view, it's a knowledge regurgitation that you're doing. You're vomiting the knowledge that you have, right? But the awareness will also tell you, now which point of view.
There I have a little challenge, sir. When you say about happiness, transaction, I don't have any challenge with anything. I'm very happy. I'm moving with everything. But only still some area I have a challenges that I have to go to deeper and look at it where I get stuck.
Yeah. So the question was, what is stopping you from having abundance of happiness, abundance of money, abundance of respect, abundance, whatever, whichever area of your life you're not experiencing it. So very rightly said that it's a point of view that you may be having, obviously, correct? But try and find out what is the point of view that doesn't allow you to have money. What is the point of view that doesn't allow you to experience whatever you want to experience and not experiencing? Yeah, so dwell into it. Once you realize that it's only a point of view and you bring it to the surface, it doesn't run you from behind. All right? This is like a backseat driver that is driving us, no? Our hidden points of view, they are there, whether we are aware of it or not. But when you become aware, you'll say, hey, backseat driver, you keep quiet. I'm driving my car. Don't interfere with me. Correct? You're only my point of view. But you need to be aware of that. Great. Thank you. Yes, Punen?
For me, a lack of being aware in the present moment and always dwell either in the past or in the future. So that I have started observing and attempting to bring it back and be in the.
How can you say the same thing in a slightly different way?
Living my life either in the future or in the past.
Oh, that is what you're doing. See, it's very interesting here. Kunen knows that if he keeps his attention in the here and now, right, that will create more for him. So the question is, you should be saying, I am unable to keep my attention on the present.
Yep.
See, the problem with all of us is that our attention is not in our control, right? So there are so many exercises that we have all learned. How to keep our attention where we want it to be. So we know that we would like to have our attention and awareness in the present moment, right? So think a little bit more. What is it that doesn't allow you to draw abundance of everything in your life? You're saying not being in the present moment. So if you're not in the present moment, how are you blocking the flow? Because there is something going on when you're not in the present moment. Correct? You know that. You may not have articulated it clearly, but when you're in the past, you're wasting your energy over there. Right? So you are either resisting it, what happened in the past, or you are agreeing with what happened in the past. So you're giving solidity to that. Correct? If you're in the future, you are giving attention to worry or fear or apprehension or whatever it is, right? You understand? If you were so clear, okay, wow, after 10 days, I'm going to win a 10 sort of 1,000 dirham lottery, right? You'd not be worried about that. So if you bring your attention to the present, the possibility that you can deal with what is preventing the flow in the present becomes much more, right? But the challenge for you is what? I am not able to keep my attention in my control. मेरा ध्यान मुझे जहां डालना चाहिए वहां नहीं डाल रहा हूं. वो अपने आप पीछे चला जाता है या आगे चला जाता है, प्रेजेंट में नहीं रहता है. तो मुझे क्या सीखना होगा फिर? व्हाट विल आई हैव टू लर्न देन? हाउ टू कीप माय अटेंशन वेयर इट, हाउ टू कीप माय अटेंशन
Where it is required in the
where
present.
it's required, right? So that's a good one. Thank you, Kunen Saab. Then what about Reddy Garu? You have more to say, Kunen?
Yeah, just a quick one, sir. When I was dwelling upon this, why I'm not able to bring or put my attention in the present moment, I remember you had spoken on the distraction implants.
That's right.
Yeah, so I'm struggling to overcome that because there is something
Sir.
hidden in a very subtle way.
Sir,
Some
there is a
triggers.
gentleman in Dubai. His name is Vilas, right? And I've been requesting you, take out some time, go to him. He will give you an access bar session. And he will spend about 20 minutes with your implant band. Okay. And that starts releasing your deeply held distractor implants.
Right,
तो
sir, I will do.
बंदा आपका, खुदा का बंदा आपका पड़ोस में है, उसको इस्तेमाल कर लीजिए. It will accelerate it. Okay.
Yeah. Thank
Otherwise,
you.
you can go and do a 10-day Vipassana camp. It might happen there also. Who knows? Seriously, take out the time. It's worth it. Ask Vetrivel, he'll tell you. In fact, both of you go and both take one session from him again. Great. Thank you very much. Hasina ji. And then Reddy Garu after that. Please unmute yourself, Hasina ji. I have to remind you.
Thank you. Sir, my negative talk to myself really makes me unhappy. And negative thought on bad future, I never think of good future. I don't know how to get rid of that.
So we've given you many tools. Now tell me, you're one of our oldest participants. What tool would you use in this?
Yes, you look at the ceiling and your concentration should be on your toes.
So that is to bring your attention to your
Attention.
control exercise. Now, when you are having that kind of self-talk, where is your attention?
Not in the present.
And it is on something which you don't want, right? That's what you keep knowing about.
Yes, yes, very much.
Machine. आप बड़बड़ करते रहते हो अपने mind के अंदर.
Correct, correct.
So where should you put your attention? On what you desire?
Okay.
What do you desire?
Happiness.
So how about putting your attention on what energy and space and consciousness can I be that will allow me to be happy?
So when I am having these thoughts, when I'm having a self-talk, I try to stop there. I said, no, don't do that. Come back, come back. But then
you
it's
know,
happening to me.
okay, so listen, I'm telling you, there is another tool that we gave you. It's an access consciousness tool. When your mind is trying to run away with you like this, and you
Right.
become a badabad machine, then you have to say, everything is the opposite of what it appears to be.
Okay.
And nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. And you
Right.
do 20 times, you'll be laughing uproariously and say, oh.
Okay, okay. All right, I'll do this exercise. I really will do this exercise.
पुराने गाने याद है आपको? आ गले लग जा मेरे सपने मेरे अपने
Right.
मेरे पास आ.
Yeah, I should start singing that also.
Exactly. मेरे सपने मेरे अपने मेरे पास आ. You are saying
Okay.
बीमारी जा मेरा डर जा. Don't waste, put attention on that. Okay.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Thank you so much.
Welcome, welcome, Reddy Garu. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, when can I call you?
Anytime, sir.
Arey yaar, that day I called, na, you were busy. So I'm thinking, should I call, should I not call? Anyway, I'll call you today.
Okay, sir. Sir, for me, I feel I'm not empowering people around me enough. That's why I'm going around in the same life.
Okay, 1 minute. Will you please repeat the question that I asked you so you are clear what I asked?
What is stopping you to get in your life either happiness or wealth or whatever it is?
Right. So what is stopping you? Tell us that. Yeah, say what you were saying. It's all right. I'll tell you what is stopping you.
Yeah, what is stopping me is maybe still I'm living my default mode. I'm not spending myself time for myself to get what I wish.
No, but you started saying something before. Why don't you say that?
Yeah, because I'm not empowering people around me enough. That's why I'm still living in the same life.
Okay. So why are you saying that you're not empowering people enough? There is some reason you're telling like this, na?
Yes.
So why are you telling like this? What is going on?
Because I feel that if I empower people, I did not bother much about that particular thing. But still, I'm intervening myself at every level.
Okay. So is the problem that you are wanting to do micromanagement? That you're not
No.
able to trust them to do it?
No,
Then?
but I'm not getting the results what I expect.
Say,
That's why my intervention is required.
so if you're not getting the results that you expect, what do you do then? You blame them?
No,
So what do you do? In your mind, what you're doing?
I'll just tell them this should be done in a better way.
Okay. Is that all you say?
Otherwise, I'll do myself.
So now can you see that? Look, Reddy Garu, suppose you told me to do something, correct? And I did not fulfill your expectation.
Yes.
Then what you'll say? You'll say, Sukhdeepak, you have not done, this is not what I want. Do better next time.
Yeah.
So did you talk to the person and help him to find out why he's not able to do it?
Yes, sir. I've been doing it, but
How?
maybe I do it more frequently.
No. So listen, you can now become like a coach with that person. All right. So if I'm working with you and I find out that Reddy Garu is not able to, do what I'm asking him, or so I would like to find out why he's not doing. No, is he not understanding what is to be done? Is there any other limitation? Do you remember that formula P is equal to small p minus I?
Right. Yes, sir.
We can apply on that fellow also, no? So first of all, you need to check in your own belief system. Do you think that person is capable or not? If you think he's not capable, he should not be working for you.
Yes.
So if you think he's capable and he's not able to perform, then you have to help him to deal with those interferers that he may be having, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is his interferer? Is it something he believes he cannot do it? Or he doesn't have the right tools or knowledge? So when you interact with people with that point of view, that look here, I am going to help this fellow to deal with his interferer, then he will get empowered.
Okay.
See, empower means when you get somebody to believe that he can do more than what he thinks is possible.
Yes, sir. Yes.
He thinks I can only do this much, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
After you finish talking with him, he'll say, oh, I can do much more. And then he goes and does it. So what I'm trying to say is many people have this problem. They feel that we tell people they don't do this and that, right? I'm saying let's take responsibility for that, right? Talk to them, find out what is the interferer. So the first interferer is they will be afraid to tell you the truth. Correct? They'll say, oh, Reddy Garu, he's owner. If I tell him my weaknesses, then, So first of all, they have to be comfortable with you. Okay, look here, Reddy Garu is saying, I want to help you. Let us together find a solution to this problem. The approach is let us together find out how to solve it.
Okay.
Then he will open up and start telling you. See, because you know how, you've got the wisdom, you have experience, everything. He doesn't have. Right? You are dealing with your interferers, he's dealing with his interferers. So he needs help, like children need help.
Okay.
So like that. Got it? Try it out and see.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Okay, who's next? What is it that you are doing that does not allow you to get happiness or wealth or whatever it is that you're stopping yourself from having? So who wants to go next?
Okay, can I go?
Yes, certainly. Why not? Who's this?
Okay.
I'm not
Kamal
able-
here, sir. Good morning. Kamal here.
Kamal, good morning, good morning.
Okay. So, no, sometimes I feel it's all on my, what is in Hindi? मेरी खुद की झिझक मेरे को कई बार बहुत सारी चीजों को रोकने में के लिए
So jijak means hesitation, correct?
हेजिटेशन, हाँ, और
But why? सोचो किस चीज के बारे में आपको झिझक है? जैसे मुझे ना जब मैं जवान होता था, when I was in college, मुझे बड़ी झिझक होती थी लड़कियों
still
से।
young.
आपको किस बात की झिझक है और कौन से सिचुएशन में झिझक है?
Again, it's judgmental, maybe one of the factor, no?
No. Start.
Because
कमल जी, जागो सोने वालों, सुनो मेरी बात।
okay.
मैं पूछ रहा हूँ आपको, which are the areas in your life जहाँ पे आपको झिझक है? हर एक चीज में तो नहीं है ना?
No.
You are not having hesitation in everything, correct?
No.
Okay, so what is it that, where is it that you're having the hesitation?
To express myself, more openly, even in the office environment, even in the personal things.
Okay, so that means you don't say many things which you want to say.
Yeah.
You know, मुझे मालूम है इसमें क्या बोलना चाहिए, फिर भी मैं बोलता नहीं हूँ. Is that what you're saying?
Shayad.
All right. So that also you tell me, is it in all situations? With all people? With only some kind of people?
I will with some kind of people.
Correct. मेरे साथ भी होता था जब मैं 27 साल का था. मैं सबके साथ सब कुछ बोल सकता था, मगर बॉस खड़ा होता था तो थोड़ा बोलती बंद हो जाती थी.
हाँ, so in office environment it happens, very frequently kind of. And there are so many thoughts which I want to say, but नहीं हो पाता.
किसके साथ नहीं होता?
Mostly in the office environment.
नहीं, इसमें किसके साथ? सबके साथ? जूनियर के साथ भी?
No. Obviously, with the seniors one or when the management is there.
So when you are talking to senior manager, what is it that you're afraid of that will happen?
Maybe I would not say anything which is look like an immature thing.
हाँ, तो मतलब मैं बेवकूफ नहीं बनाना चाहता अपना, उसका डर है.
शायद, हाँ.
You should not think he is a stupid fellow, इसको कुछ नहीं आता है. तो कमल जी एक बात बताओ, आपने क्या झूठ बोल के नौकरी प्राप्त करी थी?
जो है वो है.
So they have hired you for your capability, right?
Yes.
So why
yes.
are you doubting it? I mean, what is it that you're hiding? You think that you don't have knowledge? Are you an expert in your field?
Yeah, I believe I am.
So what department are you handling, if I may ask?
No, I'm into the kind of project management, mostly project and process
I
management.
deal with a lot of project managers.
In
fact, I'm coaching so many of them at this point. So as a project manager, you are in which trade? Are you in civil or engineering?
No, in the infrastructure, IT infrastructure only. So lots of
fantastic. So you're an expert in that, right? So what are you afraid that they will find out about you, which you don't want them to find out?
No, because in the IT project environment, there's lots of different projects has come up. So in any of the things now, which maybe prove that, okay, I'm not that technical expert in that, or I'm just saying a kind of knowledge. So वैसा भी नहीं मैं करना चाहता.
So they should not think that you're not technically competent.
Yeah. So like.
But you tell me, sir, is there anybody who knows everything about everything?
No.
So आपको I don't know, sir, बोलने में डर लगता है.
Yeah, झिझक रहती है, like, no, we don't want to explore our low side kind of thing.
Yeah, but tell me, sir, you think those people are fools? They don't know?
Can't say.
Kamal ji, can anybody, any human being know everything about everything?
No.
I mean, IT में इतनी rapid changes हो रही हैं. But
yeah, we have to keep updated.
क्या करते हैं वो? बोलते हैं भाई ठीक है, ये अभी नहीं मालूम है, पता करके बता दूंगा. I mean, that is called confidence. When you're able to say, yes, I know this I don't know right now, I'll find out, I'll let you know. Now you look like a senior person to me. And you must be enjoying a lot of respect in your organization also. So you are afraid of losing that respect. Are you?
Yeah, somewhere, because there are people who are reporting to me also. No, don't want to be, because when it happens in the team meeting, during team meeting, no, when all the people are there, then we have to be very particular, no, something is not get revealed.
You know, there's one gentleman like you.
Uh,
He was heading the entire division, right? And his biggest problem was that he was never able to hire people who were more technically qualified than he himself was. And it was a limitation for him, right? Even his bosses were pointing it out. When I was coaching him, I said, "Kya problem kya hai? If you hire somebody who's more technically competent than you, so what's the bloody problem?" तो सर मैं उनको कंट्रोल कैसे करूंगा? उनको तो मेरे से ज्यादा आता है. मैं कहा सो व्हाट? मैंने कहा मिस्टर अंबानी को क्या सब कुछ आता था? I mean, उसको तो कुछ भी नहीं आता था. And he was hiring people, PhDs and all sorts of people. I said, all you need to do is, you know how, you want the output. That's what you're responsible for. How he's giving you the output, that's not your concern, right? But he's a technical guy, na? तो टेक्निकल आदमी के दिमाग में कीड़ा होता है, मुझे सब कुछ आना होता है, नहीं तो दूसरा झूठ बोलेगा तो मैं कैसे पकड़ूंगा? बट आपको तो रिजल्ट चाहिए ना, रिजल्ट चाहिए ना आपको किसी से भी.
Yeah, final thing is the outcome. Yeah.
तो क्या क्वेश्चन पूछने हैं? नहीं रिजल्ट आ रहा है तो क्यों नहीं आ रहा है? तुमको क्या करना चाहिए कि रिजल्ट आ जाए? ये पूछने में प्रॉब्लम है. You don't have to be knowledgeable about everything, right? So coming back to what is stopping you from having whatever happiness in your life is that you are afraid to speak up in front of your bosses. You are hesitating. Okay?
Yeah.
So you have a fear.
Yes.
And the fear is they think I'm not competent enough. And because you do that, they are already putting a label on you. So if we ask your bosses about you, what will they say? He's a Mr. Yes Man. He doesn't have any views of his own. In fact, I'm coaching somebody like that, a very senior person. And the problem in his life is he will always say yes to the bosses. He'll never disagree with the bosses. You know why? Because if the bosses start discussing with him, he's afraid they'll find out that he doesn't know anything. But he knows everything. Uska bhram hai ye. And the boss noticed all these things. In fact, when they asked me to give him coaching, they told me he's such a brilliant fellow. We want to, promote him to higher position. But his problem is he cannot stand up for his views. He does not express. How will he lead a big team of senior people if he cannot do that? So by keeping quiet, if you think you are creating a better impression, you're not. Are you getting something there?
Yes, getting it.
So what is the way to get rid of hesitation? How many years since you got married?
10 years.
So when you got married, you know everything? क्या करना है, कैसे करना है? कुछ आता था पहले? कि बहुत सारी फिल्में देख के सीखे हो?
नहीं, all experience only.
So you get what I'm saying? We never know everything about everything yet. Sometimes to get rid of hesitation, we can just do what we are afraid of and see क्या होता है. You practice this, sir. I don't know, sir. I'll find out. I'll let you know. But you have to say it boldly.
Okay.
Or somebody asks you a question and you say, I need to have more information about this. Let me get that information. I'll get back to you. But you have to say it boldly. Don't keep quiet.
Okay. Got it.
जिस चीज का डर है उसको करके देखो, डर दूर हो जाएगा. If I did not do that, I'll not be sitting here talking to you. क्योंकि रोज आता है, हर सिचुएशन में आता है. I mean, that is something, I think it's our inbuilt companion given by God.
Correct. Okay, sir.
One and
Yeah.
two, they will keep on playing these tricks with us, my friend.
Yes.
Because they don't want to let you expose yourself. Na?
Mhm.
All right. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you, sir. Thanks.
It's a lot of people that you asked that. Yes, Kunayan Saab, bataiye.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I was just thinking, sir, is this the vulnerability is one of the issue which Mr. Kamal should work on?
That's what I'm telling him without using the label of that word.
Okay.
If he's able to let go of that fear, he's going to be vulnerable only, na? जो उसने ढाल लगा के रखी हुई है, we are simply telling him that listen, you need to work on vulnerability. फिर उसको नहीं पल्ले पड़ता था.
Okay, got it. Thank you, sir.
All right, who's next? What is stopping you from having happiness or abundance in your life? Hello. All right. So seems like everybody can work on it between today and tomorrow to discover what is it that's stopping you from having whatever it is that you want in your life. You want happiness, what's stopping you from having it? You want abundance of money, what's stopping you from having it? All right. So what space, energy, and consciousness can I be? What space, energy, and consciousness can you be that would allow you to have unlimited abundance in your life? Abundance of happiness, abundance of love, abundance of respect, abundance of money. What energy, space, and consciousness can I be that would allow that to happen? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Yes? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Yes, Abhinav, go ahead.
See, it is my judgments on a moment-to-moment basis. Ki what is happening is the right thing, what is happening is the wrong thing. This shouldn't be happening, and comparison also is also a judgment. That is what is stopping me for experiencing happiness. Because at this moment, life should be better. At this moment, life could have expectations is also a judgment. I was expecting something which did not happen, and then. So all these judgments on a moment to moment basis, this is right, this is wrong, this is not, this should not be happening to me. I don't deserve this. This that all that is stopping me for experiencing happiness and satisfaction.
Yeah. So Niti and Vetri, you should contact our friend here and tell him what he's missing by not being a part of the program that we just started. Okay. Yes, Sagar. Thank you, Abhinav.
I think, sir, what is stopping me is that, sir, my own judgment, and I'm little bit nervous, sir, and so many things that don't. If I talk to them, or if I just go there, and I will be judged, or I will be misguided something. So
So fear, doubt, nervousness.
fear. Yeah, yes, sir. These are the things.
Okay, so let me tell you something very interesting. Just like we have a lot of feelings in life, all types of feelings we have.
Right.
So if you are approaching someone, you feel happy about it, will that be a problem?
No, that will
That will not be a problem, na? Because you say, happiness is a very good state. Kitna acha lag raha hai. Correct? But you and I, we think that nervousness is not okay. Nahi hona chahiye nervousness. Just hold on for a bit, please. All right. Can you hear me, guys? Hello, just give me an indication if you can hear me.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir. We can
now-
hear.
When we get feelings like fear and nervousness, what do? When you get feeling of happiness, what do? You say, galle lage jao, right? When you get feeling of nervousness or fear or whatever, what do? What's your reaction to that? Your reaction is this should not be happening. Kyun ho raha hai? Nahi hona chahiye. Galat hai. So the moment you give power to that emotion of yours, it takes you away from your purpose. But suppose you say, okay, all right, this is another emotion. Like happiness is an emotion, sadness is an emotion, fear is an emotion, nervousness is an emotion. Hello, nervousness, please come around with me. And let me tell you something more, Sagar Acharya. In our life, lot of times we will confuse excitement with nervousness. Do you know, in your body, you get the same sensations when you are excited, and you get the same sensations when you are nervous. Do you know that? Same sensations.
You're on mute, sir.
Oh, sorry. So are you getting what I'm saying? So because we are even judging our feelings, this is a good feeling, wonderful, I'm feeling great, let me go ahead. This is a bad feeling, so it should stop me. Because by judging that feeling negatively, you're giving power to it. So what if you say, okay, this is another feeling? You get that? Okay, Sagarji and everybody else on the call today. So you please dwell on it. And whenever it comes up today, you know how to deal with it. And if you don't know how to deal with it, let me know. Right. Anybody else? Priya, Ratanji, good morning. Anybody else? You want to say something? You have a question? No question, no sharing, no nothing. All right.
Niti ma'am has something, sir.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead, Niti ji.
So my sharing and my question is slightly different in the sense in recent 2-3 days, I have started encountering with the feeling of completeness instead of a feeling of right or wrong, a feeling of completeness in my actions and thoughts. Yes, I feel the same. Having achieved that, or having new experiences with this, I have a slight confusion when this feeling of completeness is still the feeling of completeness is not achieved. I'm not able to leave a task. And because the completeness has a therav in the body and the mind, ek therav sa feeling aa raha hai, which is beautiful. Does this mean that feeling excited or feeling happy, very happy, the extreme of those feelings will not come because ye therav aa gaya hai?
I mean, अब क्या फर्क पड़ता है? If you are not judging anything, in fact, this is, I think, what you are talking about is a feeling of serenity.
Okay.
What you're talking about is a state of equanimity. जब हम विपश्यना करते हैं ना, we are trying to reach that state of equanimity. We are not excited by happiness. We are not upset by sadness. It is the way it is, and it's a wonderful state of being.
Yes, sir. Fear has gone because now I know I can work with pulling energies and receiving energies and sending energies to people. And when the energy conveys a message to me, I can be there to help to manage the situation. That feeling is very strong. And I think somewhere I have been, the energies, of course, have worked on me, and I have created my present so demanding that besides the present, there is no time and scope for my mind to wander anywhere.
Yeah, so then you are in the ideal state, are you not?
It feels wonderful, yes, sir. It feels wonderful, but you use terms which are totally new to me.
Which terms are that?
Sir, serenity तो मैंने कभी सोचा ही नहीं था.
But it is, no? What is serenity? That you can be in the presence of anything without being thrown by it.
Yeah.
है ना? मतलब मेरे को तो टोटल चैन है. कुछ भी हो रहा हो मैं तो चैन हूं. मैं तो बेचैन नहीं हूं.
Yeah.
So you have reached the point of serenity. My good God, you are in space to create miracles in your life. Neeti ji, make any demand of the universe, it's going to give it to you in that state.
Let's celebrate.
Yeah,
No,
make
there
the
is-
unreasonable demands. So what would you like to ask for? Don't tell us. Maybe a secret one, who knows?
Right.
Persons who achieve serenity, right? That's what Kunal Saab wants to achieve, get totally being in the present.
Uh-huh.
इसको बोलते हैं ना ठहराव आ गया.
Uh-huh.
So you're not thrown by anything. You can be in the presence of whatever. Everything seems to be just occurring. You're not either attached to it, you're not
Yes.
detached from it. In Buddhism, we call it state of equanimity. Equanimity.
Okay.
That's what you have reached. Wow. So I think this is a good time to get some share from Kunal Saab and Kuldeep Saab. So would you please? Okay, before that, Leena ji has raised her hand. Yes, Leena ji.
Yeah, sir. Good morning. So my question is, how to deal with people who get angry whenever we are, disagree with them and all.
Yeah. So first of all, why would you agree or disagree with anything? It's only a point of view, है ना?
या पर वो हम अपने दिमाग में ऐसा सोच सकते हैं, लेकिन उनको कुछ शो करना पड़ता है ना.
क्यों?
यार नहीं.
अरे बाबा,
हाँ.
एक बंदा 40 साल का है.
हाँ.
ठीक है.
हाँ.
अब आप अपना रॉकेट, वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको, रॉकेट मम वाला छोड़ दो.
हाँ.
भाई मैं कहता हूं भाई जो तुमने करना है करो. परिणाम किसने भुगतना है?
So one of my friend is like that.
अच्छा, you are not.
No, I am not talking about him. So जब भी उससे डिसएग्री करो बहुत गुस्सा हो जाती है, मतलब.
तो मत करो डिसएग्री.
So तो कुछ नहीं बोले फिर.
नहीं मतलब आप मेरे को कुछ भी स्पेसिफिक लीना जी, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? फ्रेंड है ना?
हाँ.
उसको आप जितना ज्यादा उसके डिस्ट्रैक्टर जो इम्प्लांट बैंड पे करोगे ना,
हाँ.
वो उसका जो इतना ज्यादा होल्ड है ना इन चीजों का, कैरिंग लॉट ऑफ एंगर, रेज, गिल्ट, पता नहीं क्या क्या लेके घूम रही है. तो गिव हर बार सेशन.
Okay.
If she is lucky, she will accept to take it from you, and make sure you take money. Don't give it to her free. क्योंकि ऐसे लोगों को फ्री दोगे ना, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा उसको.
अच्छा.
They are those people जो आपको क्या बोलते हैं, इनका उसका नाम होता है फ्रॉड पेट्रोल. They are only trying to prove you wrong. तो आप करोगे अपना 1 घंटा दोगे उनको और फिर वो बोलेंगे क्या बकवास है.
यस सर, मैंने दिया उसको 2-3 बार, बट अब आ नहीं रही वो.
हाँ, क्योंकि उसको अभी समझ नहीं हो रहा होगा कि हाउ टू हैंडल दिस न्यू स्टेट. Can you imagine? There are people who are so used to being in that complaining and getting angry state कि जब आप उनको उससे बाहर निकालते हो तो उनको समझ नहीं आता कि इसको मैं हैंडल कैसे करूं.
अच्छा.
Really?
Okay.
It's a very different state they put them into, you know. So she'll come back to you. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Because if you've given her a couple of sessions, there's no way that she's not impacted by it.
Yes, उसका पेन वेन जो था वो तो चला गया था.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, Vetri sir.
Sir, just a quick share. When you have this conversation with Leena ji, I'm just attempting to say this. It is personal experience. When I was there in this vacation, some topic came as about angry, my wife being angry or expressing something on a very tough mode. I literally said this, of course, I learned from you only, in front of kids, seeing her face. I said, to understand this angry is also love from her. It took me 15 years. You should see her face reaction. Whatever she expresses in angry, that is also a form of love. I have been misunderstanding it for a long time. And it's a different feeling, not only for me. You should see her face. I am just expressing with a happy feeling.
Yeah, because
Thank
it's the truth, na? They also know it.
Thank you, sir.
You get angry with only those whom you love, no? You get more angry with them actually. Great, fantastic. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So, Kuldeep ji, आपकी शायरी की इंतजार है.
सर, कहते हैं कि जीवन में ज्यादा रिश्ते होना जरूरी नहीं. जीवन में ज्यादा रिश्ते होना जरूरी नहीं है, पर जो रिश्ते हैं उनमें जीवन होना जरूरी.
वाह 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 वाह. सर, ये आप अपनी आवाज में ना रिकॉर्ड करके मुझे प्लीज भेज दिया करो.
यस सर.
आई वुड लाइक टू पुट इट ऑन द ग्रुप. वो कल वाला तो जरूर भेजना जो कल आपने बताया था. याद है?
So let this become a practice that we have it on the chat all the time, because I can form a book myself.
Yeah, you know something, you guys, I seriously want to open up our morning conversations group for you to post on. But you know what you guys will do? अब YouTube से ये video, उधर से forward, इधर से forward, totally irrelevant to our conversation. वो लोग डालोगे, इसके लिए मैं नहीं खोल रहा हूँ. If you put stuff which is relevant to what we are doing on empowering morning conversation, I'll be happy to open it up for your sharing.
Okay. Okay.
So, all right. So, Gunen Sahib, your turn.
My turn. Okay. अर्ज किया है जनाब, थोड़ा मुख्तलिफ है आज के. अंदाज शायराना बेशक है हमारा भी, लेकिन अंदाज शायराना बेशक है हमारा भी, लेकिन हर दफा टूटने की आवाज हो वो आईना भी नहीं है हम. हर दफा टूटने की आवाज हो वो आईना भी नहीं है हम.
Very good.
And this one cannot be translated. You have to get it.
Even I cannot translate. This is something coming from.
Yeah, but it's a very profound one. Thank you very much for sharing it. And Major Saab, we are missing you.
Good morning, sir. I've been traveling quite heavily, so I don't want to miss the opportunity of listening to your golden voice. That's why I'm connecting even when I'm traveling.
You are traveling heavily means you are carrying some 20 tons of
IED, explosive devices.
Don't say stuff like that, huh?
Yes, sir.
The airwaves are monitored.
True, sir.
Somebody will be chasing you now.
Very true, sir. I'm enamored and enchanted by the morning conversation that I can't afford to miss it.
Well, you can watch the videos on
at the risk of disturbing my fellow passengers.
All right, you can watch the videos later on.
Fine, I will, sir.
All right,
but nothing like listening firsthand, sir.
Of course.
Yes, sir. So I may not be able to take part in the conversation, but still I always love being there when it happens, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you, everybody, and see you
Bye,
tomorrow morning for another session of Empowering Morning Conversations. Have a great day. Have a wonderful day.
Sir.
Enjoy yourself. God bless you. Bye-bye.
God bless everyone.
Bye-bye, sir.
Thank you all.
Bye.
Have a nice day.